You are. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the Starlight Digest, a podcast bringing line talk and digesting Star Wars topics over 1,000 years. This is episode 318. We're being recorded on, what is it today? July 30th, 2025. 30th. I'm your host, Darth Butcher. I've got Scott Solo here.
What's up, nerds?
We got Bootleg Joe.
Hello.
Frozen?
I think so, I guess.
Okay, no worries. And on location, Grand Admiral Franz.
Howdy,
assignment,
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that take a guess in the chat where he's at? Y'all take a guess for extra.
I only been here 4 hours.
Yeah, extra XP. See what state is he in? All right, guys, we've got a lot to talk about. But before we get into it, of course, we have our house cleaning to do. I'll kick it over to Scott Solo, to shout out to Shadow Council, and everybody who's tuning in and being digested in the pig. Take it away.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you're here. We're all just kind of reeling still from the excitement that was San Diego Comic-Con, right? All the amazing Star Wars news that didn't happen. So we're.
I was going to ask what I missed. I'm like so excited for the show.
Yeah.
So we're going to rely on all these fine people here to help us just build up some excitement for what didn't happen at Comic-Con. And that is these fine folks: Adam S., AJ from the Forbidden Panel, Brian C., Cliff, Commander Bly, Commander Cook, Crystal E., Don the Dad Dorn, Eric Grubb, Flavy Davy, Gavin Connor from the Holy Hour All Cure podcast. Sorry, Gavin, that's a lot of words. Hal Runner Base, Luke O'Brien, Mervine Bolanos, Matt Logic, Muftak is back, Nicholas Schaefer, found my groove again, Obi-Sean Kenobi, Rhino Hobby, Stu John Jedi, and Troy Dodson. So if you want to join the Patreon crew, that's our Shadow Council. Just go to patreon.com/Sarlacc Digest Podcast or scan that QR code right there. If you don't want to do that and you still feel like, celebrating how awesome we are, feel free to send a super chat. It all goes into the funding. Oh, Bootleg is gone. Wow. It all goes back in. Somebody super chatted and we kicked Bootleg off the show. So yeah, it all goes, everything you donate goes right back into the show here. And yeah, so that's that.
Right on. And the pit. I mean, you have to scroll through Hal Runner's XP farm, which is cool. We still enjoy it.
I will. I'm going to skip the first comment because it was me. That was weird. I'm not usually the first one in there.
You're on it.
We've got Hal Runner Base. We've got Luke Plays IE. That's our friend Luke O'Brien from Ireland. Then we've got, scroll down here, we've got Commander Bly right there. I was told there'd be XP.
Plenty of it.
And apparently Hal Runner's eating it all up. We've got Gordon Skalski in there. We've got Gordon? Don the Dad Dorn in there. We got Rhino Hobbies. What's up, Rhino? Let me see. Commander Bly, Don Dad Dorn. They're all talking in there. Gordon's still talking. Don the Dad Dorn. Oh my God. We've got Leonardo saying Cowabunga, everybody.
Absolutely.
We've got Ernie. Why is Ernie from Commander Bly again? He also put in a guess.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
928. Okay.
I wrote it down.
Is that 928 his time? Because right now it's 8:09 our time. So
yeah,
I'm thinking that's 8:28 our time. Let me see. Oh, and it's Leonardo from the 2014 Paramount Pictures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Okay, there we go.
Right on.
We won't hold that against you.
So that we're specific.
Very.
Yeah.
Very. We've got James right there. What's up, James? How you doing, man?
Nice.
We got Mando Mike in there. Santo 1414. Rick Jones. Meeks is in there. Dr. Brantley's in here. The Science Fictionary. Mando Mike giving us $2 to bring Joey back.
I'll text him.
Got one guy out. Which guy?
We know which one he's talking about, right, Chris?
We know who he's talking about. We talked about it earlier.
Oh, right. Okay. So yeah. Anyway. Oh,
definitely wasn't me.
No. And of course, Basil G. He's a little late, but that's okay. You haven't missed much yet. We just already went over all the amazing Comic-Con news.
Exactly. It's like, or are you just on time? So, yeah. So we'll wait for Joey to come back in. I know he had some internet problems, and of course, whenever Ernie decides to pop over, that'd be awesome. But we also have
I'm sorry,
fraud. Starkiller has been rumored too many times for me to believe he's being introduced to Ken. We were going to get into that. Yeah, 100%. We're going to get actually into some rumor BS kind of question mark, and like I said, these things start making it cycle through. And someone mentioned about, asked Chris, did you see that Lord Starkiller Funko?
Yes, and that to me is what confirms he's coming.
Yeah, we always have this thing, like if they announce a figure or a Funko or something, like why now, timing, right? Everybody kind of looks deep into it. Chris, did you get?
They had announced Asajj pops. They were coming, and we'd had the Asajj tails. It just kind of goes through that cycle. We got Thrawn stuff right before Thrawn popped.
Yeah,
we're gonna Starkiller's coming.
Yeah. Did you get it? Did you secure one?
Dude, there's 750. That's all.
Oh.
Is that
it comes out August 8th for a pre-sale. So will I try? Yeah. Am I gonna get one? No, it's harder than the Obi-Wan.
Oof. You want us to try
through Funko or?
Yeah, we'll try. We can try. They had Funko, just like the Obi-Wan, the Hollow Obi-Wan, the Go Force Ghost. That was like a raffle or a drawing to get. It's gonna be the same bullshit.
I hope not, man. Well, hopefully we can get on there and try to get one for you, because remind us. That would be great.
And I'll unbox it because I'm a jackass.
Yeah. That's right. Hey, we got Michael Galupo. What's up, y'all? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for checking in. Yeah, it's Commander Bly. Starkiller was already in the sequels. It was a planet weapon.
We don't talk
about
Starkiller.
That actually helps later for the talk. So pin that.
Okay.
Very cool.
Man, I don't know. That's yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll try to like put out an APB out for you, Chris, to get that that pop. That'd be awesome if we could secure one.
Thanks. You see me not getting excited this time. I was sure I was going to get an Obi-Wan last time, and I've learned about my heart.
Yeah.
Look at here.
I'm a sensitive guy.
Yeah.
Gordon.
Thanks, Gordon.
Right.
We're all here for you, man.
That's right.
We're enablers. We love to spend other people's money. Like,
I do have friends and enablers. It's nice.
Yeah. By the way, back the lat. What does that mean? Hashtag back the lat. Well, watch our Monday show because you're going to find out there's a new HasLab in there and we're trying to champion it. Even though none of us are buying it, we're all championing for it. So good for us. I don't know. I don't know how much.
I'm working on my lats, but it's not the same ones.
Yeah, it's
they're on my back.
Same.
We got Arthur Henderson checking in also. Hell yeah. So, all right. So at a Comic-Con, like always, there's been a retraction on big studios doing any kind of announcements anymore. I think Hall H has really kind of narrowed things down. They don't have they still have announcements, they still have big things, but they don't really do it like they did in the past. And to me personally, it might be beneficial moving forward. It might be where Comic-Con could end up being accessible again. Who knows? Or it could just be, it doesn't matter what they do. It's just always going to be 100,000 people going nuts.
Probably.
Joey's in the pit though, guys. He is at technical difficulties. Thanks, Joey. Just stay in there, man, and join the conversation from there. It's cool. But one thing that I was looking forward to was George Lucas's first appearance. We had mentioned that this is the first time ever, right? And Scott, bring up the image for the museum that he is doing because the $1 billion in Los Angeles.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Museum that was the reason why he was there, right? And I was trying to think. Okay, this is what on the narrative arts or something like that. It's like basically all forms of
history of through time
like basically storytelling and everything. I thought it was fantastic, right? And it's in our backyard, so we're definitely going, especially now that they have confirmed that there are going to be some Star Wars exhibits and some Lucasfilm archive stuff that's going to be in there, along with a ton of other studios and like paintings, and it's just going to be really cool. It's our version of the Smithsonian, I think so, but Smithsonian a very concentrated, right? The arts. And I'm going to go through it real fast. First off, original concept art for Indiana Jones. So there's going to be Indiana Jones stuff there and everything. We're taking a field trip here because they're going to have a life-size Naboo fighter. The Smithsonian DC has a life-size X-Wing. I've never been there, but I know they have one at the Smithsonian. We're going to have the Naboo starfighter, which is awesome. We're also going to get, I heard, General Grievous's
the bike.
His bike, I believe. I did hear versions of a land speeder.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know, like prequel stuff, right? You know.
Well, no, the fact that I get why there'd be a life-size X-wing because they had to build it. Did they build life-size Naboo fighters and Grievous's cycle?
Yeah,
I don't know about Grievous's bike, but the N1 absolutely.
Yeah,
at least one to put R2 in. I can get that. Even have an Anakin in it, right?
Yeah,
I can see it. But
yeah, it says here a life-size Naboo starfighter and General Grievous on his wheel bike. So Grievous and wheel. So I'm sure they're building it specifically. Spare no expense, right? So but I'm cool to see if it's going to grow and everything like that. A while ago, the Smithsonian did this tour back in, I think I want to say like 1999 to like 2002, 2003. It was called the Magic of Myth tour, right? And they had gone to San Diego, and I went there, and they had a huge walkthrough exhibit. It was a touring exhibit.
Is that the one we went to, or was that a different one?
Did I take you to
where you got the
statue? That was here. Oh, that was at the LA Science when
that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah. So no, the touring one was specifically a Smithsonian exhibit tour, right? And I was always thought like they should bring that back in some capacity because I had a blast doing. I would spend hours in there. I did the audio tour. It was fantastic. It was actual props from the movie. Had the actual Yoda, the deteriorating Yoda, the Rancor puppet, everything. And so I'm hoping that this museum has something like that in there where there is archival stuff that we can go visit and maybe it'll go on some sort of tour, but also the expansion of it, I think was kind of pretty cool. But yeah, so that's what George Lucas was there to promote. It opens in 2026. I don't know when in 2026, but I think May or summertime, something like that. But let's go a field trip, guys. We'll get our field trip papers signed by your parents, and then we're gonna go. We'll all meet up, take the bus down.
Check this out. You can actually go on their website and you can join them. You can actually sign up for news and updates and all that stuff. So you can hit the sign up, join the wait list, and you ask for your name, email address, phone number.
Gonna do it.
And I mean, that's pretty cool. That's a sketch he made right there of what he wanted it to look like. And I'll be damned if it doesn't look just like that, just a little cleaner.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go on there, sign up for all the updates that you need, and just be a part of it from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's
no
pretty
corners
rad.
to the structure. Oh yeah, it's great. Looks sick. Yeah. Looks like the bottom of a shoe. It sure does. From that top there, right? You know.
Yeah. Oops, that's for later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's supposed to have a full one and one. Yeah, so a couple details coming out of Comic-Con that way. Again, that was his big push to go to Comic-Con. It's kind of weird. I don't know, to go to Comic-Con for that, because I don't know if it needs advertisement, honestly. You know, but I think that's
where my grumpy old man comes in, right? Because I'm like, the dude's been doing Star Wars since 1977 up until 2014. Couldn't go to a Comic-Con to talk to us about that. Went to one celebration.
Yeah.
Right. From what I know, you come out here for your museum. I just think it's trash. I would have loved to have been there, hear him talk about his process, his stuff, not come look at my museum. Because he's gonna get a pop whenever he comes out in the room. He's gonna get it, no matter what it's for. I'm sorry, guys.
500 people in that. Yeah.
I've been to museums. I've been to the Louvre. It's a museum.
Oh, humble brag.
I'll go. No, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying. I've been to the Smithsonian. I've been to those things. There's stuff.
Yeah.
There's stuff. I can see it online. I want to hear the story from him. I would have much rather heard stuff from him or have him, like videos of him speaking and things like that. He interests me. The other stuff in there, I could give a shit about the history of Alfred E. Newman. I've seen him on there. I could give a damn. You know, I want to hear. I want to see the Star Wars stuff. That's really it. So having him there for a museum, I'm kind of bummed. Am I going to go to the museum? Yeah, once, ever, and that's just to say I went.
Yeah, I mean, it is a weird choice to like now, but I figure he probably figured it's now or never. You know, he was walking really slow up to that stage.
I get it. Yeah, it's like Ozzy's farewell thing, right? Like, hey, you did his farewell, then he passes. Here's George. Here's my grand museum. What's going to happen now? Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a second. Hang on just a second. This is for Chris. There we go.
It's not so much pre-mat. It's just a matter of, I don't know. It's a museum, guys. I'm the grumpy, I don't give a shit guy. You know,
but if there is a audio tour of that, or if he's going to have a holographic tour, maybe, you know, it's George Lucas.
You're overthinking it. It's a museum, bro.
You're talking, but you're also talking to two artists, and we're both kind of excited about going to see this museum.
No, that's cool. So, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just saying, I've never once got excited for it. Never once. I liked your guys' enthusiasm, and you guys were pumping it up like, you know, hey, George, we love this shit. And I'm like, hey, George, talk to me about Star Wars. And that's all I care about.
Yeah. Well, I was comparing it to that Magic Myth tour because, again, that had Ben Burt audio tour, and it was a great experience. I went twice. I spent hours there. I was hoping that this was going to be that extra thing. And it could be. Who knows? Or, I mean, it's a huge facility. You know what I mean? So it could have just a small Star Wars section or a grand thing. I'm expecting a grand a walk through the history of everything and a small little Star Wars section, honestly. But
I think I'm just jaded over everything. It was for all the years. It's 50 years almost, right? Like, we've seen every making of thing. We've seen every piece of art, every storyboard, everything. Get off my lawn. And it's just like, we're gonna get a whole big building. I mean, it's just not my gig. That's all.
Well,
and I get off my lawn. You know damn well I say that at my house too. Nobody better be on my lawn.
Yeah, I don't step
off my lawn. No, you don't. Get off my lawn. I don't mean to be I'm always the that seem to be the opposite, but it's just like, it's cool.
Hey man, and no, it's cool. Like I said, it's we always talk about this too, as where it's like, you know, Star Wars dies with us because after, who cares, and I don't care. But this is the way of bringing it and preserving it to a place where it's permanent home kind of stuff. Because all of those stories and all of those things that we know of, you know, the younger generations have to grow up that and see it for themselves too.
So you think they're going to go to a museum to see it? The future kids, the kids are going to go to the museum? No.
Sure. Why not?
Oh no,
Kids
don't go to museums.
It's not just
kids have their phones.
It's not just Star Wars. It's a whole tour of
I get it.
Arts. It's not just the arts either. It's the narrative arts of movie making and all that stuff. It's very interesting. It's the behind the scenes stuff, dude. You're not a behind the scenes guy. We know that.
I'm not. We know that.
And this is a breakthrough of the behind the scenes. And so, like someone like me, I'm gonna go a couple times, and especially if they update it, and I'm gonna support it. So. No, and I'll go. But what do you think it'll have besides the stuff you see? That you could mention Ben Burtt twice. What do you not know about Ben Burtt and the stuff that he did through Star Wars? Right. You know what? Why do you watch Star Wars repeatedly?
Because that's fun, and I can get more from that story. But I care about the guys who did the sound.
Well, we do, and it's
that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun to because no matter how many times
23.
Yeah.
Oh, by 5 minutes.
By 5 minutes.
Sorry.
I go to museums. I do. We go to the Huntington. We've been to the London Museum. We've been to museums in Scotland and Ireland. We just go to museums. We look at paintings. It's what we do. It's one of the things we do. So for me, I'm all in, man.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, like I said, Ernie, we're talking about that museum that's going to be in LA with George Lucas's the $1 billion museum that's going to have Star Wars exhibits. And that was one of our questions before, like, is this just a movie museum, or are they going to have Star Wars in it because George Lucas is attached to it? And yes, confirmation, full life-size Naboo fighter, rumored General Grievous and his wheel vehicle, land speeder. There's going to be a lot of things. There's going to be original arms, sure, a bunch of Ralph McQuarrie art.
Yeah, he's really excited about it. When we were in the green room sharing some cheese and crackers, he said that he was just going to, actually be there a couple times. Like, it's down the street from him. So you may catch him walking around in it. And I said, as well as you should be. And then he sold me a pair of New Balance. And I ordered a flannel shirt.
GL.
Did you get a new flannel?
Yes.
There you go.
I always thought, like, does he
nice.
I wonder if he wants to shave that beard, but he can't. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's not.
Have you seen like the AI stuff where it takes the beard off him? Yeah. Don't take it off, George. Leave it.
As we were talking, he did this a lot, so I don't think so. I think he really likes it. He did pull out a 3 3/4 figure of himself too.
Yeah.
At one point, and then he put it back in there. That was a nice touch.
Hound Runner, start going now.
Now, Ernie, here's the thing. These two were really excited, then I came in and I shat on it because I don't give a shit.
As you do.
Right?
Yeah.
As I do, because I don't give a shit about a museum, bro. Honestly. So what's your vibe on it?
No, I like them too. I want to go. I want to see. It's not something I'm going to pick over something else, but I do want to go to this. Museums and arts and like zoos and stuff like that are like cool for a moment, but to stay all day, I'm not going to stay all day. I will visit. We'll go look at everything, and then I'm out. What's next? Let's go eat. Let's go eat. Yeah.
You guys might be oversimplifying it. Maybe look into it and see. And instead of making that quick judgment, I just don't do museums, hands down. Maybe look into it. Maybe it's
maybe you didn't hear that I go to museums. I just don't have any excitement over a museum.
Anyway,
like there's no new George Lucas museum with stuff.
Did we do that too? No.
You sure? I'm gonna rewind this episode, and you guys are like, super excited about George Lucas talking about his museum.
We're
gonna see behind the scenes Ben Burtt.
We're in Texas. Oh, I blew it. Ernie, can you confirm or deny that there will be a Roast Tico exhibit? Because that's where Chris will go.
Yeah,
I mean, damn straight, dude. Give me
all
that.
These hidden scenes.
Aldo and Rose in the corner.
It's a whole. I was going to say a whole corner of their stuff.
We got Dead Mad Juan checking in. What's up, man? We always have Rick Jones checking in. I've been to exhibit several times before. It's good stuff, and I'm glad it has a permanent home. That was my point. Plus, every time I watch it behind the scenes, I learn something new. It doesn't, like you said, what's not to learn anymore. Well, why do we watch Star Wars over and over and over and over and over? Because it's fun. It's us, man.
It's our thing.
That is.
Please let me go with Chris goes. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, we're gonna have a field trip, and he's gonna be outside with our packed lunches. Our packed lunches,
and this is me the whole time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Neat.
I've seen you at museum. You're actually,
We
you
already
actually-
know what's going to happen. Yes, Gordon, you have to come. Maybe we can
Yeah.
get a van. We can all ride down together. Or
I'm
something
telling
like
you,
one
we're
of those
getting a
big white
bus, dude.
vans, right? Yes, because Chris, in our day and age now, and I mean age, you're going to be in that corner. There's going to be
Feel
that one
attacked.
piece, and Chris is going to be crying. I swear this is going to happen. He's going to look us up.
I've
He's
been to
going to be
museums
like,
with him. He's like,
yeah, he's going to be like, don't you talk about this on the show. And he's just bawling, and it's probably going to be like, I don't know.
I love that
Lucas's
Naboo
shirt
Starfighter. Ben
that
Burt
he
said,
wore the
"What?"
third day. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's
Hey,
going
we
to be
also
something.
got Robert Voss. Voss?
Robert Voss.
Sure.
Okay. Art is fun. Ask Gordon. Or Gordon, is art fun?
Yes.
Yes.
And yes.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the cover
so-
charge to get in this place?
We don't know. I don't know any details. There's a wait.
That's
there's
my
a-
only scary point.
$66.
That's what a Lucas museum, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would probably
I'm-
say like 100.
I'd rather have it in the world than not have it.
You're
in the world.
right.
And again,
Yeah.
we like behind the scenes. But anyway, that was his point of being at Comic-Con. All right.
His first.
His first
And maybe
ever-
that was more my myth too, was that George had 47 years to go to 48 years to go to a
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, dude, he's only been to one celebration. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I think was a good choice though? Having Queen Latifah narrate it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
We're gonna
has
buy
that-
$1,138. Yeah, we're not going. If that's the case, then Chris is right. I ain't go-
Maybe it's $11.38.
That would be awesome.
There we go.
Okay. If that was it for such a long time, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
to let.
Back to Lat bolts checking in. Yeah. So once we see confirmation again, a field trip would be awesome. And no Stu John Jedi. If I ever go, I plan to wear because we plan to wear a Star Trek T-shirt. Yeah.
I would
funny.
imagine this is the no seriously, that'll be in the history.
Of course it will.
Right? This is the history of storytelling. Star Trek will be in there. It's not a Lucas.
Absolutely.
museum.
This isn't just a Star Wars museum. Yeah. No, it's a cool thing.
Star Trek has to be in there because of
It-
what it started TV wise and led into. I mean, I don't like love Star Trek. It's not, but I understand its importance.
Yeah.
You know,
I believe it's going to be in there too.
You are
That
you are
hurt.
treading on
That hurt.
dangerous.
If we're going to do this
Cool.
field trip, I think we should do it the right way, and we should actually see if there's going to be a tour offered.
I'm sure there will.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
with the tour
yeah.
guide and everything.
And
I
we
think
should
that
get a
would be
That's the
limo,
best way.
so whenever we show up, the doors open and we file out like we're important. And yeah, that'd be awesome. Who are these guys?
Oh, those guys
James
again?
Monroe promoting the museum for an hour was the only way to get him to Comic Con. Yeah, just like killing Han was the only way to get Ford in Force Awakens. You're not wrong. You're
Right.
not wrong. Like I said, it's
You promise you're going to kill me off. You promise. Yeah.
Pinky swear.
Yeah. All right, I'll do it.
All right, guys. Anyway, okay.
And we
we'll-
killed you. Can you come back for the third one? Yes. You'll
only
be
in a-
dead.
only in a flashback or
Yeah.
in someone's imagination. That's the only way he's gonna contractually.
We need a
go.
plaid vest guide. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
We take a we take a
need
take
the
a limo
plaids.
down there. We all get off wearing plaid. We all get
Yeah.
out of the there we
Well, I mean, look.
Hire the not George Lucas guy that walks around the cons.
go.
So in the vein
with the
of-
sign to follow him.
Yeah, right. Yeah. In the vein, I'm gonna switch gears here, but maybe the energy will keep up because when I bring up the name of Taika Waititi, I think we all started like, yeah, it's we're getting pre-mad again. It's like here we
How
go.
many things am I going to shit on tonight, guys? Come on, I should go to bed.
Yeah, I think we should.
I need a nap.
But so Taika Waititi's making rounds again. Rumor mill
God.
is hitting, and okay, guys, check this out. Here's the rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if I'm just repeating some BS or whatever, but you know what? Sometimes what we do is we bring it in here and no zero official sources on this as this is being told right now.
Which is why we have our segment.
Yes. Usually we can confirm this or like hard confirm or hard deny because I can reliably tell sources if they're just BSing, like Mara Jade, actress, confirmed, like whatever. But okay, so what's just this? Taika Waititi is still doing his Star Wars film. And the working title was like Ghost Force 6 or whatever. So the rumor now is the official title to his movie is called Cosmic Doom. Again, I don't know if it's BS. I don't know if I'm just repeating some whatever, and someone that caused that rumor is laughing right now. So, but it's not being like 100% denied either. Cosmic Doom. Yeah, Cosmic Doom.
See, this is when you need a James Gunn type person in Star Wars to jump on X and be like, or Instagram, be like, hey, yo, it's bullshit. Let it go.
Yeah.
That's what the best thing Gunn does.
100%. And right off the bat, I mean, like, you know, Ryan Johnson came out a couple weeks ago and said, hey, there is a plan to do it, but I'm not working on anything, nor have they told me to go forward with anything. It's just kind of like in this space of they talked about it, whatever. And the same thing with Taika, right? I mean, at this point, like, do we trust that this is even a thing? If you take a poll, not just here, but if you take a poll around, I don't think anybody really wants it.
Hey, you could actually do a poll for the chat real quick.
I will.
Do you want a Taika Waititi movie?
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
dear
do that.
God.
Yeah, that's a good way.
And that's the thing that sucks, though, is, you know, the guy, he came out with one of the best Thor movies. I mean, that's kind of a low bar, but his first Thor movie was really damn good. And then
that's what put him on the map.
Immediately thereafter, everything has been an overplayed joke, and I'm afraid
I don't know if I spelled it right or not, but
that's fine. I'm just, you know, concerned that he doesn't take this shit too seriously, and you know, Star Wars has humor in it. But
Ragnarok came out fairly close to Guardians, right? Just pretty. It might have been the next thing after Guardians, somewhere around there, and it had the same type of vibe and feel. Right, because all of a sudden we switched to soundtracks. We made it more colorful. Things were bouncing around. The action sequences went with the soundtrack. Right. So he tried to follow that same formula, and then it worked. Then he took that formula and only used Guns N' Roses in the next one. Right, like full on Guns N' Roses. So one band the whole time, and a running joke that sucked the entire thing and trashed it, you know, and
a rushed storyline, like a rushed
horrible. He had one good one, and it was just because he followed somebody else's.
You know, a lot of Ragnarok is a lot of people's favorite Marvel, whatever, but there is some kind of
it's up there.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, what he did is he listened to a song and made a movie around the song. Exactly what he did with Ragnarok, with Led Zeppelin, right? And then of course Guns N' Roses, the all Appetite for Destruction just made a movie around that. He's like Mick G back in the day. He was a video director, and then he made like Charlie's Angels, all these high speed flash cuts, all these things, and that was like this style, you know. And so I'm not really worried about Taika Waititi's directing style, because I think he's proven that he can do that. I'm worried about his comic, his personality traits that come into when writing this stuff, right? And like forcing the issues and forcing those laughs, and just don't take it too serious. I'm like,
you've got Star Wars movies, and then you've got Taika Waititi movies, and what you're going to end up getting is a Taika Waititi movie with just a Star Wars title on it. You know, it's.
I mean, if it's fun and flashy, but it's like, what I don't honestly, and this is just me, but like, you know, I look at original trilogy, I look at most of the tone of the prequels, and I look at Andor, and I'm like, I like that tone better than any kind of flashy comic book movie. It's just it hits better, you know. So I hope he takes that into consideration if he's moving forward with this, right? First off, that title, I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means.
I think James Monroe here, CJ James says sounds like Avengers Cosmic Doom. That's what it sounds like.
Sounds better. Yeah, and it's probably the title. You know, I mean, Cosmic Doom is universal, whatever it is. You know, it's just but either way, I think the Taika Waititi boat has sailed. I think we're through with Taika. Hopefully this rumor is bullshit. They didn't let him do another Thor for a reason. Yeah, that's Disney, and Disney's over Star Wars. So let's hope they don't let him do a Star Wars. It's too risky.
Yeah, it's too risky. Well, I think, like I said, coming into this day and age, you know, where they said they were going to do a withdrawal. I don't see this movie being made, I don't, and no, they're already pushed through the Levy movie, the Starfighter. They're of course the Mando Grogu is going to be like this thing, and they have other plans. I don't see them just starting to just throw out random Star Wars movies again and trying to be like the fandom they're asking for. It's like no, I think we're kind of like liking the retraction and better and focus on some quality, unless like these scripts are just coming across and go, oh, we have to do it. It's just too good to be true. I mean, that's 10 years a little bit too late. That what's, but you know what I mean?
Just want them
not.
Yeah. I just want them to finish the story, finish what you're working on before you move on to the next thing. You've got a trajectory. Let's finish it, and then let's move on to something else. You start throwing things out in the middle, and it's like the whenever the Acolyte started, and people are like, "Where's Grogu?" It's if you shouldn't need a Venn diagram to enjoy Star Wars, right?
Right.
It's I think finish it. That's the good thing that the original movies did, right?
Yeah.
You were in the original trilogy. You were in the prequel trilogy. You stayed there until it was done.
Yeah.
We're all over the damn place.
Well, and that's why I don't understand this Sean Levy
I think it's done
either.
because the reason it's gone is because it's on the slate. So it's not going to happen, right? Starfighter wasn't on that slate. Mando and Grogu wasn't on the slate. These things weren't, the things that aren't on the slate come through fine. It's the things that they start thinking about and overthinking and people know about, they get trashed.
Yeah. You're right. It is part of the original slate. Again, Ryan Johnson came out and said like, we were going to, but they haven't really gave me the green light, even though they said it. They said
now, the only one that seems to be both sides talk about Lando, right? Because I keep wanting to say Childish Gambino. I can't think of his name all of a sudden, but Glover, right? Donald Glover and Kennedy have both said it's on the table. Just needs time and this and that. And they need to,
and
we're
cool
both talked about it.
We're cool
the others. Yeah. The other one is on one side or the other talking. It's never.
Yeah. Again, this could be just where something maybe got leaked that he's still working on. I think that's what it is, right? Like he's still working on it. And this could be something where it's like, hey, it's a 5-year plan, 5-year down the line when they finish this current time frame or whatever they do. They've got to continue it because they're not going to stop it. They're not going to go, all right, we bought Star Wars. We have these things and okay, we're going to move on to other things. No, Star Wars is a staple. We're always going to get some sort of media, to it. And this could just be something where it could be 5-6 years down the line, and I don't know. The one thing about Star Wars fans is that it's hard to get our arms unfolded sometimes, we got Taika Waititi and then Love and Thunder. Boom. It's like, I can't
absolutely
do it. Yeah.
Because we were like, I was in. Because that announcement was after Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And before Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
But what have you done for me lately? That's how life works, right?
You're only as good as your last thing you said, project, picture.
Same happens at work, life, movies, right? Same thing. You sucked last time. I don't want you in here now. You lost your way.
Yeah. Well, so far our poll at 14 votes, 71% says no, and 29% says yes. So, we'll continue that through our talk. So, another whole thing why we had this whole rumor mill on the current projects and everything was Starkiller. Did you guys see like the whole memes?
Thank God, some excitement.
So, Starkiller is rumored to be in Ahsoka series 2, season 2. Okay. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's Merrick. Merrick, he was in season 1 because of Sam Witwer connection, all of these things, going forward. Now, just to give you guys who don't know who Starkiller was or how he came into whatever. Now, Starkiller isn't canon. Okay. He came out in the Force Unleashed video games as Darth Vader took on a secret apprentice to eventually overthrow the Emperor because how the comics, the canon comics actually do a pretty good job of how the Emperor undermines Vader at every point, and Vader finds out about like, he lied to me. I got tricked into this kind of thing. Well, he kills this guy's parents, Galen Merrick, which is his name. He kills him and his parents. Vader kills his parents during Order 66 and takes him as an apprentice. I mean, how cold-hearted that is, and it's kind of cool. So anyway, in Force Unleashed 1, Vader betrays his apprentice here. And see, that's the thing. I don't know how you could do canon through the games because you either choose a path. It's either choose a light side path or a dark side path. Light side path is the more canon obvious one, is where, you know, Vader betrays him. So he joins he basically dies for the Republic. He turns on Vader and the Emperor kills him, but then kills him, saving some rebel leaders, and he becomes like the martyr, like the symbol of the rebellion. So he, you know, Starkiller becomes the symbol of hope. And the dark side version of it, he kills Vader and tries to kill the Emperor, ends up dying anyway. But you know, and Force Unleashed 2 is just a clone of Starkiller. So it's like, you know, is he dead? Is he not dead? Is that a way of, you know, kind of rehashing me? Anyway, with that notion of a secret apprentice to Vader and how he became, you know, into be. Can we headcanon a Starkiller into canon currently and propel him to Ahsoka season 2?
Yeah.
There we go.
He's the oppo. He's the opposite. He's the opposite of Ahsoka. Just take it that way, right? He had a light side apprentice, and he comes into the dark. He obviously thinks the same kind of thing, just like he was doing in the games. He wants to overthrow the Emperor. He's going to have that in his head. The Emperor treats him like shit. There will be times. We don't have the whole 19 years in between everything and beyond, right? We don't.
Right.
And even in the games, Starkiller wasn't with Vader hardly ever. He's on his own, doing his own thing. He'd go and meet up with
secret.
him.
That's why.
Yeah, there'd be no reason for us to see him around, and especially with the Inquisitors now, it doesn't even have to be secret. He could be an Inquisitor, but just trained as the apprentice on the side. You know, all sorts of things could happen, and time-wise, it could have happened anywhere after Order 66 and lasted up until Vader's death. I mean, it absolutely could. You're not going to do the things in the game because you can kill Han and Chewie in the game. You know, that, so we're not going to play that, but we can play the character 100%, too, which is what we need to do with the legend stuff into the canon, right? Shizor, Thrawn, everybody, they need to be tweaked, but they can be in here.
Yeah, you've also got the fact that they're on Peridia, right? They're shit. The hell's this? Balin's Skull. There we go. Balin is on his way over to whatever is on that beacon, you know, whether it be the mother, whether it be an entrance into the world between worlds, right? We know that Anakin's on this planet. We know that Ahsoka's on this planet. And if they were to bring him in there, there's no better way to play the father, son, and daughter than you would at having Anakin as the father, who he was being groomed to be. That's a terrible word to use, but groomed to be in the Mortis arc. He was being groomed to be the new father. You've got Ahsoka, who's his daughter, technically, and then you would have Starkiller, who is also Starkiller. Not only was voiced by what's his ass that plays Maul, Sam Witwer, but so is the son in the Mortis arc. So I mean, there's a lot of connections right there that they could play, right?
Yeah.
So there are ways around it, but how would you, even if he just appears, because the son did not die. Right. The daughter died and the father. Right. The father died and the daughter died, but the son did not die. So even if it's not Starkiller, bringing Sam Witwer in to be the son could be the way to go as well. Right.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
And the son not dying that was a long time before, though, too. So again, we have time in between. Things could happen off screen a lot. And then we just end up with this hole. Right. Although, to your point, the only one missing a head on there was the daughter. Right. That was the only one that needed to be replaced. And as far as if the statues were being symbolic.
Right.
It's just a hard, you know, if they want to do the father, son, and daughter, that was one of the thoughts right there. Or Balin taking the place of the father.
Of the father.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could all happen. I don't know necessarily we'd see, I think, because Merrick's the other piece, right? The little link in there. But we know he was he turned into the green gas, right? The spirit type stuff that the Night Sisters were doing, basically, is how I saw it. So, I mean, he could have dipped Merrick. Galen Merrick could have died, and they brought him back.
If you bring in Starkiller, here's my thoughts. If you bring in Starkiller to use source material as a familiar piece, and then you twist him into how we can make him work. Now, like I said, in the video games, everything he's cloned. He's cloned from the original. Merrick and all that stuff, and it goes from there. And now how Merrick died in season 1 of Ahsoka with the mist, you know, he could be brought back as Starkiller too, and that could be the antagonist to Ahsoka, like you said, the two apprentices versus each other that both came from Anakin, because Anakin is said to have a prominent role as a Force ghost, right? And how well would that kind of take place? How cool would that take place on Peridea, where you have Ahsoka? Cool. Now you have Starkiller, even if it's a clone of Starkiller, as Merrick from the thing, and then Anakin be like my two apprentices from both sides of me, because of the world between worlds. And his speech to Ahsoka was that choice. It was all about choices, right? And then when she threw it in his face, and he was just like, I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. Oh, there's a lot there that Anakin be. And see, in my opinion,
world between worlds is the key, dude.
Yeah,
that's what's going to end up doing it.
I don't think Ahsoka's getting off of Peridea myself.
I don't
and the
think
only
so
way
either.
to get off of Peridea is the Force ghost, is when she dies, in a way.
Or she just lives in the world between worlds. Yeah.
Right.
I could see that happening in a flashback type thing when they go in there, like they've been doing with the Clone Wars stuff and everything else with Anakin. Anakin can show her.
Yeah.
You know,
and like you said,
path.
It's easy to get him into the Galactic Empire canon because as a secret apprentice, and when either that he got killed or did the whole thing. He betrayed him, and then they killed him, and then that was a beacon of hope and he can mention all these things. Perfect, right? Or Vader died prematurely and Starkiller was still there. Like you can go that route too, where it's almost like a Last Command kind of thing. Oh, Mara Jade reversal roles here, where
I would love that.
Right?
That'd be cool.
So like Vader got killed, but
Vader's
Starkiller was
fist,
still
Vader's
there.
hand,
yeah. And so now with this time frame in the Mandoverse, Starkiller can actually still be Vader's apprentice, dark side going rampaging forward. You know,
hating Luke the same way Mara did.
Yeah.
But what gets him to Peridea?
I don't know if that's like I said. I don't know. It's either or, right? Like, you know, that whole either they're getting off Peridea at episode 1 and we're back into our kind of thing, and then that can happen. Or I don't know.
I don't think so, because you've got Baylan and Shin. Everybody's on Peridea. They've got it's the whole Lucas, you know, multiple battles going on different fronts at the same time, right? So you're gonna have Baylan versus Ahsoka. And then you're going to have Akbar versus Thrawn, and
anything to get Sam Witwer live action. I think that dude.
I agree.
Like Gordon's saying, you know, 100%.
Yeah, I think that would have to be a world between worlds trick, or he is the fact that Anakin's showing up again with Ahsoka. Yeah. Right. Anakin probably hasn't ever come to Galen. Right. That kind of thing. So now that Vader's like his presence is known, like his spirit presence, maybe he feels it.
Yeah,
and he's searching for him.
It
becomes something like that.
You know why Starkiller was cloned so many times in the video? Because he was I don't think the reason why it was called Force Unleashed, because Starkiller Galen Merrick was overpowered. I mean, this dude
version was OP.
So the power in him is why like he would be very important, and that could be the reason. And again, we'd have to kind of see what they do with Peridea and but that could be like clones of Merrick, of Starkiller, that they're taking out and bringing to Dathomir. Again, it all could be explained though, because like I said, season 2 they can go heavy flashback. They can give a lot of exposition of what they're doing and everything, and then get to this point.
Peridea is an old Sith graveyard.
Yeah,
and those are all just old Sith being brought back to life.
Damn.
That would be rad.
Yeah,
that was an old Sith army.
Yeah.
It you know, did Sam Witwer because I believe that the principal photography is finished on Ahsoka, or is it still going? Do we know if Sam Witwer was anywhere near? Because I mean, if Sam Witwer was anywhere near filming, the brother is the only one that survived. The father and the daughter both died.
Right.
So, or the father was dying and the mother and the daughter died. So they could easily have Sam Witwer there playing the son, you know, doing that, and people just assume that it's Starkiller.
Yeah, Rick Jones overpowered, but it was for the fun of the game. 100%. I don't think they would take that and make him overpowered in canon. Like, I don't. I mean, I think they might show something.
The game was fun though, because he could blow shit out. Did you play it on the Wii? The Wii was the best because you could the nunchucks and the controller. You could use the Force, swing 100%. The saber. Yeah. That was the best way to do it.
James Merrill, I do wonder how far they will go with creating or retconning lore if this is the last season of Ahsoka. I haven't heard about plans to continue the story of Ahsoka in some other series. Have you? No.
Well, the movies.
So as we understand it, Mando Grogu is coming out as this, the return to whatever, and it could be a side mission, whatever. Ahsoka 2 season 2 is the setup to continuation of the stories that we've been setting up. There is the Dave Filoni movie, which we're dubbing the Heir to the Empire movie, the one that was said to tie it all in, the big movie, the Avengers Endgame movie to do it, and that's still in a thing. So if Ahsoka and all the things that they're setting up does not continue in Ahsoka 3 or whatever it is, that's where I think it's all going to culminate there. Plus whatever else they introduce in between that, right? So I'm still thinking it's probably a 5-year plan out of that movie. So there are still some things that they can do and tie in. And it's kind of, like I said, that's why it's somewhat disappointing sometimes when they go, here's Starfighter. Means nothing. It's just a separate entity. Oh, then resources. How are we getting to this overall end game to this arc, right? Anyway, and
Starfighter's like a museum, dude. It's cool. I'll see it once.
But you know, I guess what to that sentiment, you know, where we don't see a lot of projects, but we see a lot of like, you know, they've got to either continue this or find, you know, kind of bring it all home, right? That's why maybe I'm personally putting way too much stock into Ahsoka 2, where I can see all these these epic kind of things happening.
They have
where if it's a season of just getting her off of Peridea, then that's going to be kind of like, okay, then there'd be maybe something else to continue this whole thing. But I think Disney's not willing to put that money into it anymore. You know,
we need epic, and Mando Grogu. It can't be a one-off mission. It's like side mission. It can't be. It needs to be major to the universe. And same with Ahsoka too. These have to be with major implications to everything going on.
Yeah.
Like we should leave both of them. Both of those should leave with a sense of dread leading into the
100%. Yeah. You know? That's why I said I think Ahsoka season 2 should set up a whole bunch of stuff and finalize a whole bunch of things. Really set the pace and set that conflict. Set it up right there.
Yeah.
I don't think she's surviving. Like you said, I think she will sacrifice herself to get Sabine home.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah.
Sabine home.
Yeah.
I think somehow or another the world between worlds will come into play where she'll send Sabine through, but she will sacrifice herself to close it.
Yeah. Commander Bly, I would like to see Ahsoka stay in the other galaxy and continue her story there. You could literally have all the new stories there unhindered by the main Star Wars universe canon. Yeah.
That could be cool. Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I forgot what I was saying. I yawned and I lost it.
Yeah. I was going to get to Ernie. I see what he thought about it, but we'll wait till he gets back.
There he's back.
Hey, what do you think?
Of what?
of
Ahsoka.
Can
you please be more clear?
Of everything
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah.
Starkiller. Like what do you think Starkiller's role, if he's in canon, what's his role?
It's a great theory that you have. I'm excited to see the shows that are coming out and what they're going to bring to the table and what's going to be on. So, yeah.
Oh, cool. Starkiller's coming in then. We're square. I just caught that.
I like the sun theory. That's a great theory.
Yeah, see, there you go. So we're all good. So everybody read that?
The projects that they're doing.
Yeah, neat projects.
Yes.
Rick Jones, Filoni is an employee, so that movie is definitely happening. Yes, I
think he's more the employer at this point.
Yeah.
We hope so. It's just slow moving since he's been there.
Yeah.
So slow, dude.
We've not seen the only thing we've seen is Tales of the Underworld that he's been directly in charge of at this point, right? I mean, that's it.
Well, he's doing,
and it's great, but most of those are.
Yeah, he's directly involved in. So, and this is probably why the whole Disney Plus model is maybe not in the long term, because it takes too long, too much money, too long, everything, you know. So
they just don't get their heads up their ass with a plan. They like Scott has said it earlier. It's the timelines, right? Stick to an effing story. Let's stick with this Mando Grogu timeline. Live in the Mandoverse for another 5 years, and that's it.
Because we gave him the chance
to 2-3 shows, 2-3 movies, and let's get the hell out, and then do something else.
Yeah, because they had their chance to kind of like throw everything to the wall and see what stuck, right?
And nothing stuck, but the Mandoverse
was Mando Grogu and Ahsoka. Those are the two things that really stuck, and so
finish that, then go in the past and live there for 10 or 15 years, and don't come back to this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's the only way to do it, right? They're all over the place.
Yeah, James Morrow, wonder how many episodes is it paying to produce in Ahsoka 2?
2.
I think it's 8. I think it's 8.
I think so.
That's been their thing with this.
Yeah.
6 is to me. 6 is like, well, Kenobi was what?
They're
6,
12 1-hour-long episodes.
Yeah,
12.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great if that were true. Yeah,
They're not doing that. They don't give us hour-long episodes on nothing once in a while.
So again, the Starkiller thing is again, it's just a rumor that's going around.
It's a rad rumor. It feels like I think it's got some steam. I think it makes sense to have
to the normies
a mirror to Ahsoka.
I think that'd be awesome, right? To us, it's deep. It's a deep cut. It'll work. There's not much to explain. Like I said, you could do a lot of exposition during Ahsoka to explain who he is, how he became to be. You know, does that change the original trilogy too much? I say no, because I do think that Vader was killed prematurely, in the sense if you add things in between that never got out, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I'm going to my final battle and it is what it is. It just happened to be like everything got destroyed that day. You know what I mean? The Emperor, Vader, the Death Star, the Empire, basically. So you can have this apprentice that's out there. You can have these sub stories that we've never heard about that never came to light until now.
Mara existed after the fact, right?
Yes.
Like after, so the same thing could happen with Starkiller. I don't see a problem with this at all. Like,
no, I again, deep cut for us. It does replace the Mara Jade character in the sense of like get an EU character in there, and I think you can explain it very, very fast and very effective with the normies.
Do 3 Tales of the Padawan or Tales of the Apprentice episodes. Just do a quick 3 shot.
There you go.
Him being found, him being trained, him at the end when Vader dies. Right, and see where his mind is right there.
They handled Barriss. They handled Barriss in 3 episodes, didn't they? It was a 3-episode arc.
Yeah. Gordon, yes. Was there a rumor that Hayden had to cancel some con appearances due to some extended filming or something? Yeah, I remember seeing something like that where he was supposed to be. I don't know if it was Comic-Con or if it was before that.
It was recent. It was right before Comic-Con. He had to cancel some not Emerald City Con. Something like that, right? Ohio. It was Ohio that he had to cancel out of, but he had to do some reshoots, and I'm assuming it was for this.
Hey, Rhino Hobbies, I'm down for the Duel of the Apprentices. That would be
that'd
awesome.
be cool.
They both dual wield, dude. It's like perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
It's another Maul versus Ahsoka live action this time. Like that would be literally, right?
Literally, because the voice,
I'm excited, dude. I've always been excited. I love the Ahsoka season 1. I love everything they set up except for Sabine. That's the only thing that I kind of cringe at a little bit, but it is what it is.
I agree. And, I agree.
Like I agree with Scott. I think the whole plan is to get Sabine off, and Ahsoka's not. She's done. But that doesn't mean her story's ended, because again, this whole Anakin World Between Worlds. Thing.
Everybody necessary is in the main universe. I'm cool with taking everybody out of Peridia.
Yeah.
I'm cool with taking the fake Jedi Mandalorian out. We already have one.
Yeah.
I only need one. I don't need 2.
Joey, your daughter's in chat. Victoria. Hey, Joey, that's a cool shirt, Dad.
Dad.
I don't know if she sounds
I'm on my tablet, so if I look weird,
you're good, man.
Oh, you always look weird.
That's not why you look weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's the tablet, okay?
Okay.
The tablet makes everything look smaller. He swears.
Yeah,
whoa.
Adds on
That's why I won't stand up.
That's right. All right, so our poll: do we want a Taika Waititi Star Wars movie? The 5 of us probably what?
No, we don't.
Down.
5. Yeah, okay, 5 added that. Our pit says 70% no and 30% yes. So
we just blocked 30% of our people.
One of them's
That's unbelievable.
Hellrunner. I know one of them's Hellrunner that wants
it.
No, we can't block Hellrunner. We need the comments.
I like Hellrunner. I'm not gonna, but
we need the comment farm.
I'm going to go ahead and end that poll, but thank you guys for participating in that. Yeah, I mean, you extrapolate that to the fandom, I think, and it's like, read between the lines, Disney, Unless, like I said, this is the best script ever, but we've heard that in the past too. We've heard it all.
Yes, we have.
I don't trust any of that from them right now.
No, to, like, I like Sean Levy as a director. He does some amazing stuff, but like this, like I said, I'm still scratching my head saying, like, why is Starfighter? You know what I mean? At this point, why is Starfighter? Not what, when. It's like, I don't get, if you're just going to give us a cool look, if it's anything like Battlefront, like the opening of Battlefront, kind of like, stuff where that cinematics, okay, all right, but they already said it's going to be a complete different time or frame and characters and everything else.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna,
Hal Runner did.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Hal Runner.
Yes, he did. James Morrow says Chris would enjoy the Neon Museum out there in Vegas. You would, man. That Neon Museum in Vegas is rad.
We are going there in 2 weeks, and I probably will go there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. My
Once,
best friend lives out
only
there. I'll
once,
give you
it's
some.
only a museum.
I don't need to go to museums twice.
I'll tell you where all the fun stuff is out there in Vegas off the strip.
Did your Metallica's might do a residency at the Sphere? Anyway,
I already contacted Jesse, and I was like, dude, I think we might need
I'm
to
not
do that.
paying $1,000 to see Metallica.
It's not that much. It's not that much.
That's
Jess
what it
just
was
went
for you
to,
too.
Yeah.
Jess just went to Backstreet Boys for like $300.
Well, that's still, I wouldn't.
It's Sphere tickets. Sphere is Sphere.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? It was $300, and they were good seats, and she just went to it this weekend.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm ready for Tool. I'm ready for Floyd. I'm ready for Metallica. I'll test shit.
Did she want it that way though?
she
Tell her why.
I don't know any other songs. I can't.
Let's get back. Bring it on.
Bring
on. Any news on Mangold's film? I haven't heard anything
at all.
That was the one I was excited about.
Yeah. So
I trusted James Mangold with it.
That one, the Mangold films, I don't see any reason why there would be any kind of delays or anything other than just timing and getting it out there, right? That was the one where, like, you give me Mangold, which is like 35,000 years, Dawn of the Jedi kind of stuff, versus a Starfighter spin-off or whatever it is spin-off. I'm like, I don't need to see that. I'll go see the 35,000 years, the foundation of Star Wars, hands down. Because again, now you're really talking separating timelines and really kind of pinpointing, like, this is this. There is no familiarity to this other than Force. You know what I mean? And
so I don't expect that we're going to find or we're going to hear anything until D23. It looks like that's in Disney World, August 29th through the 31st. So I believe, Ernie, are you going?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, it's sold out. So if you don't have your tickets by now, then okay.
I have a friend.
He's got people.
Yeah, I have a friend. So
but
I was asked about it. It is going on at Disney World. And now have they been every year gearing up a little bit more and more? I do expect us to have, news, maybe a sizzle reel of something.
Ahsoka too, probably.
Probably, yeah.
That's their thing, as everybody started getting away from all these cons and like Comic Con and everything, and now they're doing their own. Yeah.
It promotes their own stuff.
Big.
It makes sense.
And they're going to have this go on, and now they're turning it into a spectacle. So they have lots of park talk and everything going on, but maybe a sizzle reel might be in the works.
They have
you guys would know what's the 23 stand for? Why is it D23?
That's you.
Okay, my question.
I knew.
My question is why do we not just go 24, 25? There must be a reason it's 23. Because somebody's gonna say you're going to D23. No, jackass, it's 25.
I don't know.
Because it rhymes. D23.
D23. The name combines D for Disney and 23 representing 1923, the year Walt Disney founded the company. There you go.
That's 23. Okay.
There you go.
That's lame. Yeah, it should be D24, 25.
It looks like Saturday the 30th and Sunday the 31st of August, they've got their presentations. So you're looking at park and movie TV presentations all happening those 2 days.
So that's when we'll get probably the next iterations of what's next, right? Because I think we're all in agreement that the promoting for Mando Grogu probably won't start until I'm thinking December this year or like something early, and then you'll start seeing a very hard push on merchandise and stuff start. Yeah.
I could see a teaser trailer D23 for that.
Yeah. I think they had the teaser trailer.
Well, they had the sizzle reel, right? Isn't that what it was?
It was like a teaser trailer. It was the whole at hallway scene.
Right.
But a sizzle reel, I could see a behind the scenes kind of like Ahsoka thing as something. Yeah. I also can see that D23 that this. Okay. I'm making the prediction that that's the day we're going to announce that Kathleen Kennedy is going to announce her successor. Doesn't mean that she's stepping down that day, but she's probably going to introduce her successor and have that plan in place. Therefore, probably a new slate of some sort, even could be a minor slate of some sort, could be in the works for Marvel and Disney, Star Wars. And I think I would be okay with that because I think we need a little bit of a brand new kind of confirmation stuff, right? They'll put Mando Grogu, they'll put Starfighter, they'll put Ahsoka season 2, and then maybe a couple other little things. I think we desperately need some sort of direction and a guide. Like, here's my successor, and here's Dave Filoni to talk about what the plan, like a James Gunn rule. You know, here's what we're doing.
I don't think that they would announce it at the D23. I think they would announce it prior.
Oh,
and
like
let you
press release
meet the new and meet the new person at D23 if that. Just because think back of any change in leadership anywhere.
Oh, sure,
they don't really that doesn't really happen, right? They don't announce that at an event.
It won't be okay. So the official announcement, probably be a press release before. But on stage, it'll be Kathleen Kennedy with whoever's successor. That's again, I'm just kind of spitballing.
I'm with you.
But I as much as we hate slates, I think we kind of we almost need one.
Show us what's really on board right now. What's coming this year? What you have in play for next year? You have things in play.
And reiterate the promise. We're not showing anything until we have film on a reel. You know what I mean? Sean Levy said that. We're not coming out here saying we want to make this movie. No, we're making it now. We're actually filming.
Or at least the actual script, not somebody pitching it. Like Batman 2. Yeah. How long did that take to get a script? He just got it like a month ago, right? I want the script in hand. Everybody has to read the script. Okay, the script be done. I'm gonna give Taika Waititi a swing at it. And Ryan Johnson a swing at it. Or hey, all you guys, give me something. Give me a script. Yeah, but that's not
the Ray movie. We're gonna do a Ray movie, but we went through 18 writers ever since, and we still don't know we still don't have a direction. But Daisy Ridley's all excited for what? Was she excited for?
The big news yesterday was they are going to start filming it in 2026.
Yeah.
Okay, are you sure? I mean,
are you sure? Question mark.
You don't even have a script. So
Commander Bly, I would take you as a successor, no problem. But
because when you're in a situation where you're claiming things are going to happen and you don't have a script, you end up rushing things, bullshitting a script, putting and
you have the Rise of Skywalker.
Put away. Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, that's it.
They want that. Yeah.
With them not being able to find a writer like that, like having to go through that many, doesn't that tell them that it's hard to build a base story for this movie?
Yeah, they're trying too hard.
Nobody knows what to. There's no base. There's nothing to build a story on it.
Whose bright idea was this? Bring them back here and tell us what they were thinking. Yeah,
that's the thing, right? Like, if you gave it to the fan to headcanon a continuation, it's just like, all right, well, bring in a new bad guy and defeat him in 3 movies. It's like, what are you doing with Daisy or Rey's character at this point that you're not going to just rehash or retcon or whatever? Yeah, or whatever you're going to do at this point. So let it die at that point. Let Star Wars not continue past.
It's not die. Let it breathe.
Well, not continue past the thing because again,
don't go forward, go back.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just let it. The definitive end is burying the sabers and walking into sunset. Okay, fine.
Amen. That's it. That's the end.
Yeah.
But we've already got Starfighter, which is after that. So it's
they did say that, didn't they?
They did say that. Yes, they did.
But it also said it has no ties to.
But they could change that because what's it matter since it has no ties to anything.
Son of a bitch, man. We're going in
General
Poe
Dameron is going to be General Poe Dameron's going to be in charge of. Yeah,
they obviously have
of the Holdo Squadron because now he realizes and the respect is.
Son of a bitch. But yeah, they obviously have a plan to go forward with the future past episode 9. They I'm not calling it episodes, but they just I think they just they can't let go of it. They're being stubborn.
Obi-Wan, guys, for over 1,000 generations, the Jedi were guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Let's see those thousands of generations. Let's see those stories fleshed out. Let's go back. There's no reason to keep moving forward. You are absolutely right. They should just tie a little bow on it. Rey save the day. Yay.
Yeah. Or you go so far in the future that it's completely different, that you don't have a choice to change things up.
I'm cool with that too, but I just feel like there's a open canvas in the past that they teased us with 50 years ago.
Mangold's movie, Mangold, that's the one that we're all kind of like, it piqued our interest, I think.
Yeah.
More than any project that piqued our, besides the
that's the one.
That's when I go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
and even right now, it's taken so long that my excitement for Mando and Heir to the Empire is pretty low, right? Until we get cooking, right? Because I'm like, this has been a long time coming. They're taking their sweet time. It's I know we used to go 3 years, but our 3 years back then, we weren't trying to build a new universe or a new story. We're just filling in some blanks. Now it feels like we're building it. It needs to come faster.
Well, we're on 6 years between films at this point.
Yeah, man, because I'm excited for other universes. I shouldn't be excited about the DC universe, a Dexter universe, a Game of Thrones universe. All these other universes seem to be coming out a lot, and we get nothing over here. And it's the best universe of all of them, and I don't get to get excited. And I want to be excited about
Yeah. Well, I do think that starting next year is the reboot of and I'm not saying a reboot as a bad. Okay, that's bad. I hate that word.
Yeah, watch your tone.
But a resurgence of Star Wars again in a maybe a better tone, like a different tone, a better tone, something more concentrated, a little bit more quality involved. Not so there's all these projects at once and nobody knows what the hell's going on. So they'll get less is more. They'll do the quality over quantity thing. They said they're going to do that with Marvel too, because again, Disney Plus that model isn't paying them enough money. They can't. They're spending way too much money producing really good stuff for the return, even though the fans love it. They said it.
Who said Marvel?
Disney came out and said the Disney Plus model. We're spending way too much money on the Disney Plus stuff.
No, I'm saying the fans love it. I don't think that's true. I don't think the fans
loved it. The first half of Marvel was great, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then
what they said recently was they're going to reboot their universe, their characters.
What I said is loved it. It's when Disney Plus first came out in that first year or two, it was everybody loved everything that was out there that was coming out, and then it started to like, okay, we got to rush things. We saw it in Kenobi. We saw it in Book of Fett. We saw these things that are like
saw it both of those.
Yeah, and in Marvel, the same thing.
Just quick tangent, real quick regarding Marvel. With them rebooting, since they just introduced the Fantastic Four, which was a pretty good movie.
It was good.
It wasn't as good as Superman, but it was a pretty good movie. Do you think that if they ended up rebooting the Marvel universe, do you think that it would be the Fantastic Four is Marvel's first family again? That is the kickoff point for the new reboot. You've got that. You've got the X-Men, the new Avengers.
As far as film or just overall, because I know they said Disney Plus is not going to tie into the movies as hard anymore. That's what they said. So they're like, hey, Disney Plus are going to be like these spin-off things where the movies are going to be the central story line going forward. And I think this is their way of they kind of went back to the drawing board on Marvel and be like, well, the ones who've seen it, you can see what they're setting up, and where it can go to this new 10-year plan. Sure. But I don't think they're going to lean into Disney Plus anymore. Like what they tried with Loki and all the movies. It's like, there's too many different areas to view these things. So,
and none of them connect to the movies anyway. So.
Yeah. And I don't know, Star Wars is kind of stuck in that mode right now.
In the smallest freaking way. Dude,
except WandaVision. WandaVision's the only one that did. And
and it was pretty weak too when it came out in Doctor Strange. It was all they haven't done a good job.
And Ahsoka is the last. It's going to be the last thing to for people to go in between. Ahsoka 2 is going to be like, okay, they got, because that's a direct tie. They've already started that. So you're going to get movies and you're going to get Ahsoka 2. I don't know if we're going to get any more Disney Plus that are going to tie into that Heir of the Empire arc we're talking about.
I think after Heir of the Empire, I would be cool with just staying with the animation. Just
stick with animation.
I just don't think we're getting a Mando 4. I don't think we're getting another Disney Plus show to tie in this story arc. I think it's going to be movies and movies until that is done, where we have some sort of lead up to the sequels, and they'll end it there. And that's probably where the direction of what we're talking about. They might go Old Republic with it, or I think all the signs point to, post episode 9, right? And that's where I'm like, okay, well, that might be a Star Wars for a different generation. That's way out of my. I can't play here anymore. So.
But even if they would have gone with Legacy, like Star Wars Legacy, the old comic books, right? Remember, we don't have any source material. Those Star Wars Legacy comics were incredible, and if it kind of tied into that. But it's funny because you had Cade Skywalker. Would Cade Skywalker now be a descendant of Rey?
I mean,
I'll see myself out.
It's just going to be by name only. It's just whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do they want to go as complicated as we want them to go? You know what I mean? Does the Stephen Filoni, did he want to have the story go as deep and cut as we want to, or is it going to be like, look, man, we just have to make a fun little thing? If you really look at the original trilogy and even the prequels, it was a simple story that progressed everything. It was just about the rise and fall of Anakin Skywalker, and it didn't have these overarching mythological things that the EU gave us, even Clone Wars to a lot of
Clone Wars and Rebels and all that.
Between Worlds, right? Do they want to?
We've made it more complicated than it needs to be.
Absolutely. And so getting back to a more simpler story, like I said, Revan would be fantastic to real simple, kind of like go in there and rehash it all and get into like some really big world building with the Sith Empire. I think that would be the way to go.
And you can jump right in. What Superman just jumped right in to a lived-in universe.
You can jump right in.
You can jump right in somewhere without having to give every bit of information. What I saw in the comments was, hey, I don't know where this hot girl and why Guy Gardner's here and this and that. Who gives a shit? Why are people complaining about that? I don't need everybody's origin story all the time. We got into a mode with the prequels, because of the prequels, that we went back and learned everybody's origin story after the fact, and now everybody wants to know everybody's beginnings all the time. And I don't. And we get that way too, but I can get that in books and comics and tell me a story about it. That's why was the fun back in the 90s.
We like doing it.
We don't want you to do it. We want to do it.
That's what I'm saying. We like doing it, but does the Disney want to do that? You know what I mean? Do they
just throw us in the universe and let us see it?
Just give us the foundation, and we'll take it from there. Like we'll build it from there.
We had a 3-paragraph crawl that started this whole fucking thing. And
trust
that's
the
all
audience.
we needed. Trust the audience with it.
If you
that's
trust
all we need.
If Hollywood,
and every movie filled in the last couple of years with a quick, and we're good. I didn't need it.
Like I said, you don't need a completely grounded over explanation where you spend 3 movies describing the setting.
We'll do that for fun on the side. But the problem is now we've built it up to where if they don't do it, everybody complains that I didn't get this and I don't understand this, because everybody needs their fucking handheld all the time. Right? And it's just like it's a poo. There's no win.
Chaotic.
The Yuzon Vong is gonna. They've revamped those to the Grisk. I'm sure of it. If anything shows up, the Grisk will take the place of the Yuzon Vong.
And it never will. I don't think it will ever happen. They've dropped the Grisk like a bad habit. It's
like seriously, Thrawn is due a book. I mean, Zahn is due a book, but he has to hold it, I'm sure, until the Ahsoka stuff is done. So it's like, geez.
Well, we'll see.
We'll never see that.
Again, I'm hoping D23 kind of gives us a little bit more of a direction where it's people can get a little more confident in the Star Wars world, because again, volatility in Star Wars is never good.
I've lost confidence.
I don't even think it creates good content for other channels and stuff as volatility. I think we all like to be on the same page on things and theory craft it to the points of like, that character is awesome. This is and how it ties it in. I think that's more fun. So the only way for that to happen in real time is for them to like still keep that promise of like what we put on the board behind us. These are actual. We have everybody attached, signed a contract. We have a script and we have a starting date. We've got funds for it. Instead of you're like, Lando, everybody want Lando? Okay, cool. We're gonna do one of those. What else? Droids. No problem. We'll get someone later. Like that was dumb, and we all fell for it because we had no choice. You know, we had no choice to fall for it. We
We got
trusted that they
excited
had
about it.
Yeah, they like.
Chris
oh,
and I
shit,
did a
they have,
whole podcast about it.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, guys,
went through them all. Even
Yeah.
Taika's little diamond in the sky crap. You know, it's like
Cosmic Doom.
he didn't even know what he was doing, and they had a picture.
Yeah.
What kind of madness is that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They're like, hey, do you want to do a movie? Yeah, of course I want to do a movie. I was like,
nice
I'll
accent.
put in. Yeah, I got a book of jokes I haven't used yet. It's like this big. Like, it's all about screaming goats. Well,
The Vong has always reminded him of Cobra Law. Yes, we need a Nemesis enforcer and a Pythona. Yeah, you're not wrong. You were not wrong.
Yeah, bring in those the fantasy.
Not the spawns.
All right, guys. Well, let's get out of here. It was fun. We learned a lot today. Chris hates museums. He hates learning about culture. One time he'll go once.
It's just like I have the interweb.
He has a mind of a sponge. He only needs one walkthrough.
That's it.
I'm a slow learner, dude. I need more. I need a walk.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I walked in. Okay, again, we'll go back to.
You don't have to explain, dude. That's cool.
I'm across the room from the Mona Lisa.
Yeah,
we fight through the room to get to the front of the Mona Lisa. You realize you're there, and it's this big.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
What am I going to do? Stare at the Mona Lisa for 20 minutes like everybody's doing? Like, what the fuck am I doing here?
First off, that's
Dude,
a real life
picture.
That's why you just
fiction is way more
you
interesting.
go like this.
Yeah, you got to cry.
I took a picture and I bounced, and I can see it on the interweb now because I've seen it live.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
agree.
going to the Museum of Natural History and La Brea Tar Pits in about a week.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm excited.
And that's fun.
Yeah.
Let's go, Chris.
Yeah. Chris, before we go, Hal Runner, before we go, Chris, tell us how we can help you get that Starkiller Funko. It goes live on August 8th at 8/9.
We'll find out. We'll put it out when it's coming up. I just know all I've seen so far is it's August 8th, 9 a.m., probably Eastern.
You know what's good? I'll find out from
Funko
Chris. Site. Yeah, I'll find out from Chris and I'll put it in our Discord. And pump it out there.
That would be. I hate to ask for stuff, but I'm really grateful if we do that. That'd be freaking awesome. And I will.
Someone's gonna get it right on eBay.
I know, bastards.
No.
If you give it to me, I'll open it.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah. So and also, of course, before we get out of here too, back the lat 2602 backers. It's slowly creeping up, man. We're trying to do our part.
10 minutes ago, it was at 2609, so it actually lost 7 backers.
It's done that a few times today. I saw.
Yeah.
Dude, like, yeah. I don't know.
How many does it need? I didn't pay any attention.
8,000.
8,000.
And it's got 40.
And by when?
Almost 40 days left too. So it's like,
oh, like a month and a half. They gave it.
Yeah. 45 days is usually those things. So yeah.
It's bigger. It's bigger than the Ghost. So
yeah.
It's just Jesus Christ. It's massive.
That is massive. What's the specials? Did they say what the tiers are?
3 figures.
Hey,
Jedi figures.
Let's run through them real quick.
How about you just go look at our Monday show?
Look, dude, I'm a busy man. I actually went to go on Monday, but I couldn't find a link anywhere.
I forgot.
Coleman Trebor. Yeah. Coleman Trebor here. He is at 10,000 tier. They say 10 is 12,000 tier. And we've got Agent Kolar as 14,000 tier. So if we get all that, and it comes with 2 pilots. So there you go.
No Black Series, no back series.
No back series?
No backies. I'm not backing if it's those need to be Black Series. But it's just figures, just three, Happy Meal toys.
Wow.
The ship is good though.
Son of a bitch.
The ship is amazing. Yeah. So anyway, guys, let's get out of here. This was fun. It's fun, always trying to talk Star Wars or whatever. Lack of. No need to apologize, dude.
I want to be happy, guys.
I just I have a problem with you comparing Star Wars to a Mona Lisa.
I mean, it was the museum, and that museum is not Star Wars. We will not say that museum is Star Wars. It is just
there is Star Wars in it, ergo it's Star Wars.
There is Star Wars at Target, and it is not a museum.
Lucas hand built it from scratch, dude. I mean,
that's right.
Yeah,
his own blood, sweat, and tears, man.
Oh, Chris is gonna be. He's gonna love this. I'm gonna narrate this.
And you just broke his heart, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
he knew it. He was sitting there at home. He's like, "Shit, I knew Chris was not gonna do this."
He's not narrating. Queen Latifah's narrating.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Ernie,
you feel me going more?
No.
Ernie,
Yes, sir.
welcome back from San Diego Comic-Con, and take us out of here.
I am still feeling it. Yes.
Got the con crud?
Time to go meanie. No, I'm just still exhausted from it.
Yeah.
God, it was busy. Thankfully, I don't have the con crud, but
You still
was good.
hungover?
yes, very bad. Yeah, very bad.
Oh,
That's it.
Discord's in the link description below.
How does he use Discord? I don't.
You just talk in it.
Sounds like
You're
a
in there.
tutorial. Yeah.
It's a chat room. Yeah.
Click the link. Yeah,
Click the link, join up. You'll see. It's easy.
it's just a bunch of rooms chat. That's it. Remember the good old days of green screen computers and your mama jokes,
Yeah. Well, they still go on.
fat jokes? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just a little bit combined in there, all Star Wars, and pick your room. There you go.
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah. And if you want more Star Wars talk, be sure and join us on all our social medias. We have special toy reviews. You have the Sarlacc toy chest going on. If you missed Mondays, go check that out. We also have lots of shows for you to catch up on. There was lots of news going on as well, too. Yes, it was Comic-Con. So enjoy all that news. Catch up on all that you need to. And then go join the Discord and go talk about it. Give your 2 cents. Hit your thumbs up. Drop a comment. Be part of the replay crew. And go check us out. Thank you to tonight's sponsor, Tosche Station Emporium, Moocher's 3D Printing Lab.
It's all the same.
New-
Both websites go to the
New
same.
sponsor.
We're
Like
still
it.
getting there.
We got rid of
Yeah.
Tosche Station. Now it's
Moochers. Go check out
Yeah.
the videos over there if you haven't subscribed already. The link is below.
It
So go
sounds
do
like a
that,
burger,
please.
like a burger place. Moochers.
damn
Moot-
right.
Moocher's 3D Printing Lab. Yeah.
Free burger with every
3D
order.
prints burgers.
Yeah. Moochers.
Can you 3D print some of that brisket for me?
know-
I'm in need, man. I need it.
That's something a little gimmicky, like little 3D printed hamburgers. Like
That's
for-
something-
There you go.
order.
Yeah. Moocher's 3D
Well, he
Printing
never-
Lab. Moocher's
he never made-
barbecue.
Damn power converters. So
Well, that's gone. Tosche Station is gone. I got cease and desist. Gotta move on. I made my.
Oh,
own
I
cease
was
and desist.
assuming that. I didn't talk to you about. Is that really what happened?
No. I just trying to get ahead of it. I did. Yeah,
Oh,
I
gotcha.
didn't want to.
He knows it's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah,
Right,
I knew
yeah.
it was coming, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna rebrand now while the channel's still young.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah.
So the link is below. Go put in your order. Get that brand new printed burger. Be the first. Yeah. And then check it out. Thank you, Hal Runner.
I love Hell Runner.
Right, yeah.
I
But on
even
that
muted
note-
for a second.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
All right, guys. Well, with that, all right. Ernie wants to go to bed, guys. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
With that, Scott.
keep it nerdy, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Later.
This is Grand Admiral Thrawn. You are listening to the Sarlacc Digest. What a fascinating play on words.